Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Michelle, hello, first to comment today. Leslie, good evening. And Carol, hello. Good evening, Emma, Leanne, Melanie, Shirley. I'm afraid the witches have not made it today. They should definitely be here by Tuesday. But yeah, they haven't been able to make it today, I'm afraid. It's been an absolute nightmare of a weekend. Which is fine. One of those things. Hello, 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 hello. Are we all okay? Oh, let me turn that down. We don't need that on because otherwise that will start bloop bloop all the time. There we go. No sound. My sound says it's working my end. So possibly, I don't know what fixes sound. Possibly come out, come back in again, see if that helps. But yeah, for me, on my end, the sound says it's working. So hopefully that will be the case. So there's no update. There is no updates apart from obviously what was done on Friday. Oh, and apart the Acorn game. So the Acorn game is now going to come off the website on Wednesday evening. So it will be, we'll most likely then have Acorns to play on Friday and possibly even Sunday, depending on what days you'd request to book in for. But then possibly from next week it won't be played. So yeah, the Acorn game, if you would like to play, will be on the website until Wednesday evening, and then it will come off even. Okay. And then apart from that, so we're fully booked for today. It is a slightly shorter order list, but we do have quite a couple of longer openings on there. And yeah, so it does need to be a slightly shorter order list. So I hope you guys can understand. So that was posted on the page earlier, so hopefully you've seen if you've ordered. I've got the shell. Oh, Aaron's been. Do you know? So the clamshell case. Do you know? Aaron has printed us a smaller size. The larger size will be coming as well, but this is the smaller size, and he's done them in the most gorgeous colours. So this is rainbow. Oh no, let's do it actually where we can see the colours properly. This is rainbow. So it's like purples and pinks, and it sort of changes. And then this one is the mermaidy sea colour, which is greens. So that side's more blue, that side's more green. And these open up. They've got like a little, I can't do it with gloves on apparently. They've got a little latch, there we go, that they open up. And then they can sit open, they can close, you can keep pearls in them. So you can fit that's at least 50 pearls there. And then close it, fully closed, pearls in, and then open it up again. Ooh. And then it can sit, that's the widest it opens. So yeah, we've got different colours that will be going on the website hopefully this week. And then like I said, he is going to do the larger sizes as well, but the smaller sizes are definitely more cost effective for you guys, because the larger ones, they do take quite a bit longer to print, so the price is then obviously slightly higher. So, but I'll give you both options. But yeah, just to let you know that they will be going on the website. How gorgeous they look together. This one gives me aerial vibes. In fact, both of them together give me aerial vibes. But anyway, so yeah, they will be going on the website hopefully this week. And yeah, I'll pop them on here for now. And then they'll be coming off of there once I manage to get to the 3D printed bits. To be fair, I'm going to leave them there so I remember to put them on the website, to be honest. Okay, so shall we get started for today? We do have Oh no, we don't have pearls and perline. Sorry, I thought by that little, you can hear a slight movement, but that's just the spring in this button. But yeah, there's no pearls in this. I thought we did, so I apologise. So yeah, let's get started. Can those two colours be printed together? One on the top, one on the bottom. Yes, but the transition might not be perfect because this is printed all in one. So the hinge here, let me just open this one. Again, it's hard for me to open with gloves on. There we go. So the hinge at the back is printed all in one, like it's not put together afterwards. So because of that, that may be, the transition for that may be not exactly half and half. So we could possibly do it so these are, but this back bit might be a bit funny. But yeah, they're quite cool. Anywho, shall we dive straight in? I'm just trying to think. Yeah. Okay, so up first today is Anna Raphael Adamo. Anna, are you here? If I yawn today, I do apologise. I've been up since like 5:30 because we had to be in Milton Keynes by 7. So it's been an extremely long day today. So yeah, I do apologise if that happens. Anna, hello. I hope you are well. Let me mark that you are here. So Anna, we'll start with your acorn games if that's okay, and then we'll do all of your openings together at the end. So with your acorns, you need to let me know which 2 numbers you'd like to have, so which 2 acorns. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Beanie, that shouldn't be a problem. I'll print it off, but yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. If it's not already been printed, that is. Jennifer, if you've sent an email, perfect. I won't know off the top of my head. But yeah, if you've emailed, I can then get back to you with the correct information. Anna, can you have number 2 and number 9? So that one's number 2 and that one's number 9. So let's go down. Let's pat them on a bit. Number 2 and number 9. Okay, so number 2 first. Oh. Okay, so you've got 1. Oh, there it is. I was going to say there's an odd amount of pearls, which is not good for earrings, but it was still in the bag. You've got 6 pearls here, so 3 on each earring. Now these are stud back earrings with the silver ball at the front, and then you've got a drop of 3, so a cascade of 3. So stud back earrings with the silver ball, which is at the stud at the top, and then drop of 3, so 1, 2 and 3, top, middle and bottom with the pearls that would need to sit on there. Okay, so with these, the colours is, we went very monochrome here. So I've done, oh, let's move the camera over. We've done white, silver bells, which is like almost slightly silvery chocolates there, which I think you can see, but more silver, and then black, or more gunmetal, sorry. So white, silver bells, and gunmetal. Okay, so that's your first one. Now, of course, if you're happy with these, what we'll do is we'll do the second acorn, and then you can let me know if you'd prefer to carry on with your openings, or if you would prefer to choose for the earrings first. Okay, so coming back for acorn number 2, which is for the second acorn, which is acorn number 9. Okay, in here you have got 4 pearls. Now straight away I can see that these are hookback earrings, and these are hookback cascades, but they've got the drop of 2. So hook at the top, and then you've got the long drop chain with 2 pearls on each earring. Again, 1 pearl will sit slightly higher than the first. Okay, and with these ones I paired them with a lighter Cinderella blue and then a TARDIS blue. Ooh. Okay, what do you think to these, Anna? If you're happy with these, then that's perfect. We can pop those on the earrings, or if there's any changes or if there's any swaps you'd like to do, that's absolutely fine as well. And if you prefer to do your openings first, we can do that first, and then you can decide the earring choices at the end if you would prefer to. The hookback pearls are perfect. Okay, so on the hookback ones, you're happy to have the Cinderella at the top and then the TARDIS blue at the bottom. The 3 ones you'd like to change. Okay, so would you like to do your openings first, or would you like to sort the earrings first? So do the earring swaps and then the openings. First, the earrings. Okay, so which colours would you like to swap out for that second set? And which colours would you like to swap in? So we're happy with the Cinderella and the TARDIS blues, so I am just going to pick those up. Yes, of course you can. So Pepsi, Seafoam and GB Peacock. Okay, so GB... Oh, that one is really like green, blue, purpley. I didn't notice. Again, so with the peacocks, it's actually really quite hard to see unless I literally look at them individually like that. So peacocks, Seafoam and Pepsi Bluey Green. What do you think to those? Then if you're happy with those, I'll need to know what order you'd like them in. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. I can have a look. I don't know if I've got any larger Pepsis anymore. Oh, okay, so I do, but they're lighter. So let me show you what I've got, and then you can make the decision. So yeah, these are like a lighter Pepsi green. So hang on, let me move these two over here, and then pop those two in. Okay, so the order would be swapping these two around. Let me just do that for you. I mean, I can definitely look for two different peacocks, but the nature of the peacocks is that I may not be able to find sort of an exact match because the colours do change as we go around the PAL. So yeah, I'll have a look to see if there's any two which are closer, but still, as the PAL sort of transitions round, that may change. How about those? They seem different. Oh yeah, it's just because the peacocks, like I say, as the PAL moves around, they're going to change into the different shades, like the greens and the blues. And with these ones, sometimes they've got a flash of purple as well. So they will seem slightly different, but that's just the nature of the peacock PALs. Yes, happy with those ones? Okay, perfect. So are you happy with those Pepsi Blues in the middle as well? Can I take these ones away? Yes. Okay, so to confirm then, are you happy with those colours in that order? I'm just going to take the white, the silver and the gunmetal away, as we're swapping all of those out for these. But before I pick these up, yeah, if you could just confirm for me, that would be great. Yes, perfect. Okay, so that is your earrings chosen for then, Anna. So then you've got your openings as well. So it looks like it's drilled. Oh no, these ones are not drilled. Definitely, I need to check, but they're definitely, oh, there's an imperfection. No, okay, yeah, there is an imperfection. Let me just show you, just to make sure you're still happy with that. So it'll be this camera. That is a good eye. Who swatted that? Leanne. Yeah, it's definitely not drilled, but there is a little, I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can just see, it looks like a perfect little circle, to be honest, but yeah, just like a little inclusion there. But no, it's not a hole, it's just like a little dent, if that makes sense. But I can make a note and I can actually drill into that so you won't see it. But yeah, I hope that's okay. Oh, I was going to say, these pearls are not drilled. I haven't got any peacocks in my pre-drilled boxes. Because when I drilled these pearls, it was probably at least a year ago, and I didn't have peacocks then at all. Drill into it if possible. Yeah, I'll make that note now. That's absolutely fine. Okay, so openings wise, you've still got 7 openings. Which 7 would you like to have? Oysters, egg pops, or a mix of each? If it's a mix of each, I need to know how many of each you would like. So drill into inclusion on GB peacock. Not a problem, my lovely. Okay. So 7 openings. Which 7 would you like? You've sent some loyalty cards as well. Okay, I may not have seen those just yet, so let's have a look. Did you send them today? Let me search the email address. I think that'll be easier. Sorry, I can't see you. Which is normal, especially because some people don't have, like the email address may not be associated with the name that I've got here. So then it just doesn't, I don't make the link. Oh yeah, no, searching the email address has brought up email from yourself. Okay, yes, I have got you. Sorry, I had to sort of search through then. Okay, so 9 openings altogether. Which 9 would you like to have? Yes, I found it, Anna. Sorry, sometimes if it groups it, I then have to go through individually. It's fine, I found it, so it's not a problem. 6 pops, 3 oysters, perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells with the oysters? And overall, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2, 3 oysters. And then 6 pops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. 5 and 6. Okay. Donate the shells. Bless you. Thank you ever so much. So are there certain colours you're hoping for? And are you happy for me to mix the pearls up together on the board, or would you prefer me to keep the pearls from the egg pops and the oysters separate? Okay. So Like I said at the start, there is no pals in Perline at the moment, so we are going to go straight into your egg pops. So good luck. And you've got 2 pals in your fast one. So we've got a dark, deep raspberry, blues, greens and pinks. Oh, okay, so pink is a good one to start with. Thank you, Leanne. Aaron's made it for me, bless him, and it's worked out well with the lid as well. I need a lid. Your second pearl, Anna, is a lavender. Oh, no, runaway lavender. So raspberry and lavender. Egg pop number 2. Oh, it's starting to come apart. There we go. So you've got 3 pearls in this one. And you've got another bright, deep raspberry. And actually another lavender. Almost like for like there. And then a Cinderella blue. How gorgeous do those 3 colours look together? Your next egg pop. And you've got 3 pals in this one. So it's a darker Cinderella blue, a purple frost, and a yolk yellow. Three more pops to go. So your next one, and you've got 2 pals in this one. Now another purple frost. Now this one is slightly darker. Oh, still a bit of sand there. Sorry, let me brush that off. Slightly darker than the first purple frost, if you can see that there. And then another Cinderella. Your next egg pop. 2 pals in this one with an all purple pop. We've got lavender and it's actually another dark purple frost. So almost Cadbury, that shade. I'm just going to put the lavenders together and then the purple frosts together, just so you can see the different shades comparing each of them. The last egg pop. And you've got 2 pals in this one. And we've got a light raspberry. So you've got 2 bright raspberry. That's a light raspberry. And then we've got a sea green. Okay, so all winning so far with the purples. And I'm just moving the empty eggshells out of the way. Then we still do have your oysters to go as well. Okay, so oyster number 1, Anna. Oh, let me open that up. Light pop there. Now there's a little bit of flesh on that side, but we can definitely see there's no pals there. Anna, you are quadding. Quadding with your fast oyster. Okay, so in here you've got a mystic purple. So that one, mystic purple down there. Another bright raspberry. an autumn peach, and another Cinderella blue. Your next oyster. Lights pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Okay, there's no more in that one. And we've got another autumn peach. Now this one is slightly larger than the first one. Then your last oyster, Anna. Oh, sorry. Lights pop there. Sorry, this one's just a little tougher, so I'm just making sure. A squidge. Okay, there's no more in that one, so we've got a yellow. Okay. Anna, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy with these, I'm going to need to know which colours you would like where. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then again, I'll still need to know which ones you would like where. So if I go through all of the colours again for you, and then you can decide and let me know what you think and what you'd like to do. So you're starting with 2 deep bright raspberries, a lighter raspberry, and then another dark raspberry. You've got 3 lavenders, which are slightly different shades, 3 purple frosts, which are slightly different shades, and then a mystic purple. 4 Cinderella blues, 1 lighter at the top and then 3 darker at the bottom. 2 yolk yellows, a grass green, no, not a grass green, sorry, a sea green, and 2 autumn peaches. No, I don't have denim blues at the moment, I'm afraid. Diane, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Diane. I do appreciate it. I do, Anna. How many are you looking for with each of the colours? One of each, so emerald and grass. Okay, so grass green. Which 2 would you like to swap out? and an emerald. Swap the smaller autumn peach and the sea green. Perfect. Sorry, I like to keep the pearls that are swapped in and that you're definitely keeping on the left, because it just makes it easier for me. The darker raspberries on the earrings, perfect. And then the second and third, so this one and this one on the earrings as well. Brilliant. Leanne, thank you for these stars. Again, that's very kind of you. Emerald on the lizard, Anna. Perfect. I'll have a look for you. If so, which two would you like to swap out? So bright cranberry red. And then a bright magenta. Swap out one purple frost and a yellow. Intense blurples. Depends what you mean when you say intense. I can show you a blurple that I have. If you're happy with that one, I'd need to know which colour you'd like to swap out. I do type fast, I know. A brighter one, I'll have a look, but most of my blurples are sort of the same around that colour, because that's more... Yeah, no, I think that they're all... I think that one might be slightly brighter. No, it's still, I mean, it's, if I put it next to it, looks like it's got a little imperfection on the top actually, which I don't know if, I'll leave it there, but it's got like a little bobble on the top. So yeah, they're the sort of brightest ones I have. What do you think to those? The first one. Okay, which colour would you like to swap out for that one? Swap the light Cinderella. Okay, I'm just going to move that lavender down one so it's in line with the rest of them. Okay, are there any other swaps that you'd like to do? And we have 2 items of jewellery still to choose for, I believe. Pepsi green. Yeah, and which colour would you like to swap out for that one? They without pearls, so those 2 no pearls on those items. Okay. The third Cinderella blue. So this one, I believe, we're swapping for the Pepsi green. A bright orange. Yep, so I've got an amber, or we've got blood orange, or even a coral. But a bright orange would possibly be the amber or the blood orange, depending on how bright. But if you're happy with that one, which is, so that one's the amber, which one would you like to swap out? If you'd like me to grab a blood orange for you, I can do that so you can have a look. Okay, so then a blood orange. Very, very similar to the cranberry red, but the cranberry reds do have that little bit more red to them, whereas the blood oranges are that bright, bold orange colour. No, you prefer the amber, and which colour would we be swapping out for the amber, my lovely? Second purple frost. Okay. Jump rings on all of the swapped pearls over here, or all of the pearls that you can see there? So you'd like to be invoiced for jump rings, and then just confirm which ones are the jump rings going on. On all of the pearls, not a problem. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have to count twice to make sure I get it right. Okay, so I'm just going to pick these up. Please excuse my hands. With this board, it's actually to pick up, it's easier to pick up multiple pearls with my hands than it is individually with the pearl picker. Okay, so Anna, I hope you're happy with that. Not the icy blue. So you've got 2 Cinderella blues here. So if I give you both of them, which one do you not want a jump ring on? Oh, okay, so You'd like to swap one of these for another blue, but not an icy blue. I understand. So the second one you'd like to swap. This one is the jump ring. So blues that you don't have then would be TARDIS blue, sky blue. I will pop the sky blue on, but the sky blue may look white on the camera, but it does have like a very light blue overtone. So not icy blue. Cinderella blue you've already got, and then midnight blue. Midnight blue, where's my midnight blue? Oh, hang on, I've probably popped it. Yeah, I put it in the wrong area. So there are 3 blues that we have. Are any of those what you're looking for? You'd like to have the midnight blue. Okay, now is that one on a jump ring as well, or is that one loose? Brighter midnight blue. I'll have a look, see if I can. I'd still say your one's brighter there actually. No, I'd still say that one's brighter. Possibly that one might be a bit brighter. But other than that, I don't think I have anything brighter than those. Are either of those okay? Perfect for the second one. Okay, and then is that on the jump ring or is that loose? Jump ring as well. Okay, perfect. Well, I hope you're happy with those, Anna. Thank you for the donations with your shells. I do appreciate it. The invoice for the additional extras, that will get sent across for you to the email address that's on the order form. And then that's up there for you. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. Perfect. And then up next today is Carol J. Grant. Carol, are you here? So Carol J. Grant. I don't sound bubbly. Oh, I'm okay. I'm just I've been up since 5:30, but no, I'm absolutely fine. I'm literally just it's just been a long day. But yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm sorry I'm not as bubbly. I didn't realise. Carol, hello. You'd like to have all egg pops? You believe you have a pearl on hold to swap in as well. Have any of your orders come back to you? I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I did have 2. This has got your name on, so that's perfect. I did have 2 boxes arrive to me on Saturday. I can't remember the names of them, but I will be emailing those people tomorrow to email regarding to let them know it's here. So no, I'm afraid I won't know off the top of my head, but as soon as anything's coming back to me, I am then, what the process is I'm emailing them to obviously let them know which order number, because it says at the top of the box. Okay. So for today, you'd like to have egg pops. So you've got 8 egg pops altogether. Are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Oh, there we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so where's my mouse? Let's go down, and then the pearl that if you'd like to swap in, I'll pop that in on the end, and then if you'd like to still keep it, you can let me know which one you'd like to swap out. Okay, so starting with egg pop number 1. Are there certain colours you're hoping for? You've got 3 pals in this one, and in here you've got a greeny blue peacock. Definitely see the different flashes of colour with that one. So greeny blue peacock. You've got a Cinderella, so a slightly darker Cinderella there, and a dark deep purple. Your next egg pop. 2 pals in this one. You've got a bright, bold, icy blue. Now it looks like it could be slightly two-tonal actually. I think he is. So two-tonal icy blue. So brighter and then lighter. I don't know if you can see that there, but he's definitely two-tonal blue. And then you've also got another dark Cadbury purple. This one's slightly brighter than the first. Your next egg pop. Four pearls in this one, and a Cadbury purple. So those purples are sort of getting brighter as we go down there. You've got a darker chocolate, a Cinderella blue, again slightly two-tonal with the Cinderella blue, and then we've got a bridal white. Next egg pop, Carol. 3 pals in this one. Excuse me, my voice has been going in and out all day. So again, another dark, deep purple. So these purples are like a shade darker than the Cadbury's, I'd say. So I've just popped that at the very top there. You've also got a periwinkle, so mixed between the blues and purples, and then I would say that that's a pixie dust. Again, it's snuck in there. So with the egg pops, I don't go through and sort of fish out colours at all. I just add to the egg pops, if that makes sense. So if there is any colours in there that may not be available at the moment, that's because I don't then go back through. So yeah, a lighter, smaller pixie dust. You've got 4 more pops to go. So your next one, and we've got 3 pals in this one. A lot of darker pals for you on this opening, Carol. You've got another bright, bold, icy blue. Another dark purple. They are attracted to you. This one is more Cadbury purple. And then a silver, is it a silver chocolate? I'm going to say he is a silver chocolate. He's very, very silver though, but I do believe he's got a slight hint of the chocolate to him. Next egg pop. 2 pals in this one. And we've got a sea green and a Cinderella blue. Oh, blues and purples are nearly on par now with each other. 2 more pops to go. Which colour is going to be the winner? This is what my head literally races through it. 4 pals in this one, and we've got a grass green. It is a slight squished pebble shape actually with the grass green, so slight squished pebble. We've got a raspberry. You've got another Cinderella blue, makes them a draw, and then a darker chocolatey silver. Last egg pop. Are we going to have any blues or purples to make it for the win? And we're not. We've got a draw. Sorry. It entertains me. So you've got another sea green, slightly darker than the first sea green. Oh, just a bit of sand. I'll wipe that off there. So sea green, and then one of the newer bright deep raspberries. So he's definitely brighter, darker than the first raspberry there. Carol, my lovely, what do you think to all of these? If you're happy, I'm going to need to know which colours you'd like where, and if you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. So if I go through them again, you've got the greeny blue peacock, 2 Cinderellas, icy blue, Cinderella, icy blue, Cinderella. You've got 2 dark deep purples, and then a darker, more Cadbury purple, a bright purple. Then you've got the periwinkle and a Cadbury purple at the bottom. We've got 3 chocolatey pearls, the bottom 2 are more silvery. You've got bridal white, a small pixie dust, a sea green, grass green, sea green, and then 2 raspberries, the second one being the brighter of the 2. You got bumped off. Oh, bless you. So if I go through the colours again for you, Carol. Greeny blue peacock. You've got 2 Cinderella blues, a bright icy blue, Cinderella blue, icy blue, Cinderella blue. 2 dark deep Cadburys, then another dark more Cadbury, then a bright Cadbury periwinkle Cadbury. 3 chocolates, the bottom 2 are silvery chocolates. You've got a bridal white, a pixie dust, sea green, grass green, sea green, then a lighter raspberry and a brighter raspberry. So if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where, and if there's any swaps or changes, I can do that for you as well. You'd like to have the top Cinderella on the mountain charm. Perfect. Mountain, 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 mountain. Cinderella, 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 bumper bada, Cinderella. We also do have the pearl to swap in if you would like to as well. So let me know when you're ready and I'll pop that on the board so you can see if you'd still like to have that one. swap the Perry on hold for the... I would like to swap the... Oh, swap the Pearl on hold for the second Cinderella. So this is the Pearl that's on hold. Okay, so the second Cinderella was this one, or it's this one. So at the moment it's this one. So I'm going to assume it's this one here. Is that the correct Cinderella, or is it the now top one, which doesn't want to stay? Oh, there we go. Oh, you could tell my motor skills are not as refined this evening. So that's the swapped in Pearl. Then is it the Cinderella that I've brought down? Yes, that one. Perfect. Okay. Cinderella's... Oh. I haven't watched the animated Cinderella film in years. That might have to go on this week while I'm working. Oh, honestly, it's just me. And this board does make it harder for them to stay still on, because they haven't got, in the sand they can't roll, whereas when they're on a surface they can roll. That's all. Swap the top purple for an autumn peach to go on the cat. So top purple for an autumn peach, and then that's going on the cat's embrace. Oh, is it good this year, Karen? I haven't watched it. I haven't started watching it this year. I haven't watched it for a few years, actually. Obviously, no spoilers if you can, because I try not to let anyone have spoilers if they may be watching it in the comments. If anyone else is watching it who watches this but may not watch it tonight. With all programmes, I try not to have spoilers. Obviously can't be avoided sometimes, but so if we're happy with that one, Carol, I'll pop that on the cat's embrace. Okay. Swap in a gunmetal for the top sea green, and then the gunmetal is going to go on the sitting dog. Top sea green, gunmetal, gunmetal. Okay. Have no sound. Okay, not a problem. I can type for you, Carol. So the gunmetal went on the sitting dog, which item? With the cage pendants, I don't need to know the colour, as you will be able to swap and change the pearls around at home. So with that, you have, I'm just looking, two more items to choose for. Everything's back and correct? Okay, well, if it goes again, just let me know. I'm happy to type for you if needs be. So with your other two items then, which colours would you like where? You'd like to swap the periwinkle for a coral, of course. Oh, I love that, Brenna. Weekly manicure. Have some time to yourself and have a little pamper. The coral is going on the jellyfish. Perfect. Coral. Ooh, stay back in the divot, please. There we go. Excuse me. and then sea green on the stand strong. Brilliant. So that's all of the jewellery that I need to know the colours for then. So remaining pearls, are you happy with all of these as your loose pearls and pearls that you're going to be able to use in your cage pendant and swap around? Or are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Swap the top raspberry for a darker blush pink. Hopefully that one's dark enough there. Oh, Judy, I bet that felt amazing. Bless you, 16 weeks is a really long time for a cast, isn't it? Bless you. I bet you just want to shower all the time now, don't you? Just for the feeling of it. Swap the first silver chocolate. So, oh no, this one. For a burgundy red. And the bottom chocolate for a black cherry. So burgundy red, bottom chocolate for a black cherry. And then the bottom Cinderella for an emerald. Okay, so then if you're happy with all of those that I've just added in there for you, are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? It would be an 8.5 by I, Lauren. It's come from an egg pop though, so it's like more than likely the 8.5 because of that. I've never had a cast either, actually. Just going to refresh my comments. So I don't think I'm getting everything coming through, and I don't want to miss. Oh, I'd like to have jump rings on the blush pink. The Cadbury purple in the middle. The pixie dust. And the bottom icy blue. Okay, perfect. So jump rings on these 4 here. Not a problem. I'll move it back so you can see the other pearls in just a second. I just want to write this down. So you'd like to be invoiced for jump rings on blush, Cadbury, pixie dust and icy blue. Okay, and then with the remaining pals, are we happy with these as loose pals, or again, are there any other swaps or changes you'd like to make? Oh, Carol, that is so very kind of you. You'd like to gift the peacock and the white into Pearline. I'm sure whoever's going to receive those is going to be very, very grateful for that, Carol. Bless your heart. And then the remaining pearls you're happy with as your loose pearls. Okay. Perfect. And Carol, I hope you'll be happy with everything there, my lovely. The invoice for the jump rings, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And then, like I say, again, thank you for the pearls into Pearline. I'm sure whoever receives them can be very, very grateful. And that's up there for you. Okay. And then up next today is Kit Donal. Kit, are you here? Carol, you're very, very welcome, sorry. And Kit, I've just seen you. So Kit, hello, hello, hello. So you have got 4 acorns, Kit. So I'm going to need to know which 4 numbers that you would like to have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Now, if you're happy to pick all 4 at the start, then that's fine, we'll do that. If not, you can let me know a couple, I can open those and then you can let me know the next couple, whatever way you prefer to do it. Let me mark that you're here as well. Excuse me. Shirley, bless you. Thank you for the stars, Shirley. I do appreciate it. 3579. Oh! Sorry, I picked it up by the lid, but the lid's come off. 3. Oh gosh. 5, 7 and 9. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, so 3, 5, 7 and 9. Okay, so number 3 fast. Now hopefully we do get all different types of earrings here, but if we happen to get the exact type of earring with the exact amount of pals, you will get given the choice of either to obviously keep it or to pick a different acorn number. But hopefully we've got 4 different ones here, Kit. Okay, so number 3. This was the one which accidentally popped out then. Okay, so 4 pals here. Now these are the stud back crystal drop earrings. So these have the stud at the top with the crystal right at the top here. So crystal stud, and then you've got a long drop of 2 coming from that. So 2 pals sit on each earring, one sits at the top, one will sit at the bottom. Okay, so crystal drop of 2. Now the colours here with this one is a burgundy red and a blood orange. I love the combination together. Now of course what we'll do, because you've got 4 acorns, we'll open up all 4, because then you can decide on the colours, if you can even mix and match if you wanted to, or of course swap anything out as well if you wanted to. Okay, so that is set 1. Coming back from your next one, which is acorn number 5. And in here we've got 4 pals again. I can see instantly though they are different earrings. I'm sorry, the chain's hooked itself on the stud of the earring. Hang on. Not being very productive, Mr. Earring. Please be. How did that happen?
Magic.
It's not magic. The chain is. Oh, there we go. The chain hooked through the stud of the earring.
Magic.
It's not magic, but thank you for the drink. Sorry, if those of you don't know, Aaron just came in. Okay, so these ones are the stud back earrings with the studs at the top and then one long drop and a pearl at the bottom. Okay, so like how normal stud earrings at the top, so pearl sits directly up here, then a long chain drop and 1 pearl down here. So 1 pearl up here, 1 pearl down here with these ones. Okay, now the colours for set 2, we've gone for a darker, a lighter mysticky purple, almost like an orchid, like a dark orchid colour. I would say it's more mystic purple than orchid, but it does have that sort of brighter, lighter tone. And then a darker lavendery colour. So bright mystic purple and lavender. Okay, so again, you can make changes at the end if you would prefer to, but we'll just go through all of your acorns. So coming back for your next set, which is number 7. Okay, and number 7. Oh, and we've got 6 pals here, so 3 on each earring this time. And similar design, literally the same design as last time, however with an extra pearl. So these again are the stud back earrings where the pearl sits at the top. So studs, pearl right at the top, but you've actually got a drop of 2 this time. So before you had literally the drop of 1 like so, you've now got the drop of 2. So similar but different amounts. So 1 pearl needs to be at the top, and then you've got a pearl down, or 2 pearls down here, one higher than the other. Now the colours here we've got, now I was inspired with this one from the last live. I absolutely loved it. However, the combinations you would have, because obviously a pearl would sit right at the top with the studs, and then you've got two as a drop. So you'd have to sort of decide the colour combination. But I'll put it in this order for now. So you've got burgundy red, and then the silvery grape, no, sorry, the grape purple, and then the silver grape purple. I absolutely, yeah, inspired with the purples from the last live. But yeah, like I said, you'd have, because if you imagine, you'd have the space between the top set and the bottom, and the bottom ones. That didn't help, did it? I was just trying to show having the space. I quite like having the reds on them. But yeah, it's up to you, and again, we can make changes if you'd like to. Let me just pop this back how it was. Why is that so... Oh, I just knocked the whole camera, that's why. I was going to say, why is that so wonky? Okay, and then we've still got your last acorn, so let's come across for your last one. So number 9. And in here we've got, okay, 2 pearls in this one. So again, it is definitely another different set. Now these are the stud back silver ball earrings with the long single drop. Okay, so stud back again. So you've actually got 4 pairs of stud back earrings. You've got the silver ball at the top. Now these silver balls, there's 2 different pairs, which are like 1 pearl on each one. So there's this one which has got the long drop with the pearl at the bottom. Then there's one where the pearl is like right at the top like that. Both included in the game. So yeah, this one is silver ball stud at the top with a long drop, and 1 pearl is going to sit directly at the bottom. And then the colour is a chocolatey red. So let me come across. So actually sitting next to the burgundies is going to help. Oh, it's very close, but you can hopefully see there that it's got that more chocolatey tone to him. Okay, so Kit, what do you think to all of these? So if you're happy, I can go through the earrings again, and then you can let me know which colours you'd like where, and of course in what order. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you. And you can mix and match if you wanted to. Now you can't have the pearls with the holes sent home, but they can they have to be on the jewellery or fittings, but we can obviously swap them out for any other colours, not drilled pearls obviously as well, so you don't have to stick with these colours if you're not happy. And then Perline has given you the bridal white as well. So Perline. Yes, all of these earrings will be on the website. I've got them in stock in, I've got many available. So they'll definitely be going on, hopefully later towards the end of this week then actually. Sorry if you can hear me in the background, I'm just topping up the acorns again, so they're all full on the board or on the display. Okay, so set 1. So set 1 is the crystal stud at the top with a drop of 2. Okay, so that's your first one we're looking for here. Crystals with the set of 2. You'd like to have an emerald and a Pepsi green. Okay, and am I swapping out these 2? So the burgundy red and the blood orange? Now the emeralds and the Pepsi blues are very similar on the camera, we've found recently, so I'll hopefully see the difference, but yeah, they are similar. Okay, so emerald is going to be at the top. Oh, which order would you like them in? But that's the emerald there. And then that's the Pepsi greeny blue. So which order would you prefer them to be in? Yes, perfect. So we're going to go for emerald at the top and then Pepsi green at the bottom. Okay. And then if I move these back down, so for the set 2 ones, these are the stud back with the pearl at the top and then 1 pearl at the bottom. So pearl at the top with a stud and a long drop with 1 pearl. So set 2. So the pearls here we've got is the Mystic and the Lavender. Set 2 and 3 are perfect. Okay, so are you happy with them in this order as well, or did you want to mix it around at all? I'm kind of happy you're keeping this order. It's literally gorgeous. Like when you receive these, I just truly think it's a stunning combination. Like it's yeah, and I think for those who don't like to wear purple, I think it's still bright purple but subtly purple, if that makes sense. That it would still go with like neutral tones and chocolate tones, like with your outfit. Love it. But yeah, just confirm, are you happy with the order of those as well, or are you changing the order around? So happy with the colours, perfect, but order-wise. Reverse the order on set 2, set 3 are perfect. So set 2, we're going to have Lavender at the top and then Mystic at the bottom. Perfect, so like so. Yeah, and then set 3, so these 3 where we've got 1 pearl is at the top on the stud, and then you've got the 2 pearls at the bottom. Sorry, I know my fingers are all fingers and thumbs here, but just as a reminder to show, so pearl at the top, 2 at the bottom. You're happy with those and in that order. So we're going to have the burgundy red, and then the grape, and then the silver grape. Love it. Okay. And then set 4, we just need to have 2 pearls on set 4. So they are the silver ball with the long drop and the, oh, sorry, all fingers and thumbs. So silver ball stud at the top, long drop, and 1 pearl sits at the bottom. Oh, set 4, can you have, if you have them, can you, hang on. Set 4, can I have TARDIS? You can, sorry, I must have missed that when I was reading. So can you have TARDIS and then a lobster on the white? Okay, TARDIS blue. And just bear with me while I find 2 matching for you. TARDIS blue. TARDIS blue. Although TARDIS blue kind of goes with toot sweets, toot sweets. The TARDIS blue, TARDIS blue. I'm very much singing to myself today. Oh, I've literally just put them in the bag and I didn't even show you. Oh, it's been with that kind of day. Okay, so these are the TARDISes I've chosen for you if you're happy with those. And then a lobster fitting on the white. Let me rewrite that down. So you'd like to be invoiced for a lobster on the white. Yes, perfect. Let me bring you back up. Okay, Kit, I hope you'll be happy with everything there. Gorgeous colours. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. The invoice for the lobster fitting on the whites, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form. And then that's it there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, sorry, Carol. It's a good song though, Toot Sweets. I do like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's such a hard name to say when you're smiling. But yeah, I do love musicals. Love them. Okay, up next then today is Donna Gertz. Donna, are you here? Excuse me. Oh, bless you, Kit. Well, I hope you get some good sleep. Donna, hello. You are here. Can you choose number 1? 1, 5 and 10. So number 5 and number 10. So you do have 3 acorns as you've just chosen. Let's go down. Donna, good luck for you, my lovely. So number 1 to start with. So again, we'll open all of the acorns and then you can decide at the end with the colours and if there's any mixing, matching, anything like that. Good luck. Okay, so your first one has got 2 pearls in. Now these are literally the earrings I just spoke about. They are stud back earrings with the silver ball stud at the top. So stud back, silver ball stud at the top. However, these have got the shorter drop. So we just saw them with the long drop. These are the shorter drop where the pearls sit directly underneath the silver ball. They do still have a little wiggle. They do have sort of a little bit of movement, but they do sit at the bottom there. Okay, so the pearls paired with these are an olive green. Gorgeous olive green. Okay, coming back for your next acorn, which is number 5. We've got 4 pearls in this one, and these are latch hook earrings with a long drop of 2. Sorry, the latch hooks always seem to get threaded through on this top bit. Like I keep saying though, once the pearls are on here, they shouldn't happen, because I don't think the pearls would easily go through the hole. But yeah, it's just, well, which way around is it now? Just while the pearls aren't on here, they sort of thread themselves. I think I just threaded that back through. So there we go. They just threaded themselves through. Okay, so latch hook earrings at the top, which we all enjoy. And then they've got a long drop and then 2 pearls sit at the bottom. So again, a pearl will sit slightly higher than the other one. So we would need to know pearls at the top and at the bottom there. Okay, so that's set number 2. The pearls here are a silver bells, okay, and a pinky rose gold. So silver bells and pinky rose gold. Which again, I personally think is a gorgeous combination. But let's do your last one and then we can decide on the colours for you. So your last one is acorn number 10 here, Donna. Okay. So in here, 2 pearls in this one. Oh, okay, so we've got latch hooks again, but these latch hooks have got hold 1 pearl each. And these have got the long drop of 1. So the same with the silver balls where they've got the long chain and the shorter dangly earring. The latch hooks are the same. So they've got this longer one and they've also got where the pearl is right up here. So latch hook earrings with a long drop and 1 pearl sits at the bottom. Okay. Perfect. So your last colour is a darker silver chocolate, which again, all of these colours go beautifully. If you look at them together, they go beautifully together. Let's do Perline as well, and then we can go through them all again for you, Donna, so you can decide what you'd like to do. So with Perline, and then that's the last pearl in Perline, guys. That is your greeny blue peacock. So that's your gifted pearl there. So I'll pop that just at the end. Okay, so from the top you've got the olive greens at the front. You've then got the silver bells and the pinky rose golds. And then you've got silver chocolates. I am going to get Aaron to print me some sort of board for something to do with the latch hooks, yes. But he's printing so much for me at the moment, bless him. I don't want to add it on. He's doing shells and eggmen and more display boards for you guys, which are on the website, because a couple of the colours ran out again, so I've topped those up. So yeah, he is sort of very on it at the moment with the printing. So yeah, I'm not going to add that on just yet. Okay, so I've just topped up all the acorns again. You've decided to take them the way they are, handpicked by me. I will cherish them. I will have the peacock loose. Oh, wow. Okay, Donna, if you're sure. I mean, I personally love the decision because I love the colours, but I'm glad you're happy. So to confirm then, the silver ball stud with the shorter pearl drop is going to be the olive green. The middle ones, are you happy with that ordering as well? So set 2 is the latch hook earrings with the 2 pearls on. Okay, so are you happy with the silver bells at the top and then the pinky rose golds at the bottom, or did you want to swap the order around? Positive, love it. And then the set 3, which was the latch hook with the 1 pearl at the bottom, is going to be the chocolatey silvers. As you can see, they're not full chocolate, but they do have that chocolate sort of undertone to them. So then these ones here, and then you're happy with the peacock as your loose pearl. Donna, I hope you're going to be happy with everything there. And of course with the earrings there, so if you haven't swapped anything out, I truly hope yeah, you'll be happy with it once it all arrives. Like I said, I think they all go beautifully together as well. So I know some people have multiple piercings, some people don't, but if you had multiple piercings and wore them together, they sort of, yeah, go gorgeously together as well. So I hope you'll be happy with everything, Donna, once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Oh, I didn't mark that you was here either. Let me do so. Pro fact. And you're very, very welcome. Aaron is very talented, he is, yes. Like I said, we've got the shells going at the moment. The Eggmen that we tried, the Eggmen failed yesterday. They had a little, the legs kept spiralling and weren't doing as the legs need to do for the Eggmen. So we don't know, I don't know why, he knows why. So we've moved on to the shells and then he's going back onto the Eggmen, bless him. But they're going to be there. The design's done. It's just, it needs to be printed properly. Swan charms. I imagine so. I can make a note and have a look. But yeah, the swan charm is normally one that comes and sort of stays in stock. Okay. Up next today is Deborah Davey. Deborah, are you here? Excuse me. Sorry, I drink my teas very fast on the live because otherwise they just disappear, as in, not they don't disappear, they just go too cold. So I sort of need to drink them super fast. Deborah Davey, are you here? Let me refresh as well. Okay, haven't seen her yet. So if anyone sees Deborah, please comment on her comment because that will bring it forward so I can see. And Deborah, if you're here, oh no, I've just seen you. Perfect, Deborah. Hello. Can you have number 7 and number 9? You can. So you've got 2 acorns, Deborah. So number 7 and then number 9. Okay, so good luck with you, my lovely. So starting with number 7. You have got, I can see straight away, you've got 2 pearls in your one. Oh, and these are ones that we've just seen come out actually. So these are the latch hook single long drop earrings. I think these are the names I'm going to have to pop them on the website for as well, so we all know what they are. So latch hook single long drop earrings. Okay, so these ones hold 1 pearl on each earring. Okay, now the colour is a dove grey, but it's a gorgeous, like really light, subtle dove grey, almost like a silvery white in a way. So I would still call it a dove grey, but it is very, very light, like silvery white dove, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's your first acorn. Your second acorn is number 9. And in here, you've got 6 pals with this one. All blues again. We had all blues earlier, I think. So all blues again. And these are the stud back crystal drop earrings. So stud back crystal drop of 3. So gorgeous crystal stud at the top, and then dangling from that you've got the cascade of 3. So again, pearl at the top, the middle and the bottom with these ones. So 3 pearls on each earring. Okay, so the colours that we've got with these ones is, I think I went darkest to lightest actually with these ones. Now again, this is just because I normally do smallest to largest when I'm doing like a cascade of earrings. You don't have to have the smallest at the top. It works any size anywhere. It's just visually what I prefer. But yeah, it's personal preference. So I did TARDIS blue, darker Cinderella blue, and then a lighter Cinderella blue. So yeah, I did darker to lighter with those ones. What do you think to these, Deborah? If you're happy, then they are yours. If you're not happy, I can swap them for colours of your choice. And then I'll need to know which pearls you'd like to have on which earrings. Okay, so the first set need to have 2 pearls on. So just 1 pearl on each earring. The second set needs to have 3 pearls on in that cascade formation. So the one at the top, the one in the middle, one at the bottom. I haven't seen Dina wanted to move, no. And we're fully booked for today, Diane. I wouldn't be able to, hang on, let me look at Tuesdays. Are you booked in at the first? I wouldn't be able to pop you on because I've got a lot of people sort of booked in, so I'd have to offer it to the next people in order, if that makes sense. So if I gave it to you, then I'd be sort of skipping all those people who ordered prior to that, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't be able to do that, I'm afraid. I hope you can understand though. Deborah, they're both smashing. So to confirm, are you happy with all of these colours and in those orders as well? Is that correct? Definitely, Diane, bless you. I am sorry though. So I've missed Dina, so because I've missed it, I'll still call her, but I'll keep in mind that you've said that she asked to move. Was it on the post, just so I can go double check it? Sorry, I may not have seen. No, there's no comments on that one, so I haven't seen yet. Happy as we've chosen there, Deborah? Okay, well I'm glad you're happy with those as well. So we've got TARDIS, and then dark Cinderella, and then light Cinderella. I love the transition of colours and size. Again, it's personal preference. With the sizes, it doesn't matter which size order. It's personal preference to that. I prefer smaller to larger, or larger to smaller possibly with the cascade. But yeah, well, Deborah, I'm glad you're happy with those. I'm just attaching them onto here for you. Okay, then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. Oh, and I didn't mark that you was here either. Okay, then up next today is Beanie Hutton. Beanie, are you here? Now, Beanie, I printed off the orders, so I'll add them together for you. Let me just have a look. Okay, so acorns as well. That's absolutely fine. Oh, hang on, wait. 2, 4, 6, 10, and then... Okay, no, it's fine. I've still got enough. My brain suddenly went then, oh, have I got enough made up? But no, yes, I do. Because there's automatically 10 there, so, but I've still got them to top up, so it's fine. Okay, so Beanie, hello. Yep, I've just added them together for you. That's not a problem. So we'll start with the acorns if that's okay, and then we'll do the openings at the end, either straight after the acorns or decide the acorns then the openings, whatever you prefer once we've opened up the acorns. So if you're happy with that, which 2 numbers would you like to have, Beanie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Oh, 3 and 7. So number 3 and number 7. Okay, we'll do number 3 first. So good luck. We've got 6 pals in this one. Oh, I think these are the normal cascade earrings. They are. So these are hookback earrings with the drop of 3. Everything first and decide at the end, of course we can. So we'll still start with the acorns and then we'll go straight into the openings. That's not a problem. So yeah, hookback earrings with a drop of 3, so pearl at the top, the middle and the bottom. So these ones are on the website and they're called the cascade earrings on the website. Okay, now the colour wise or colour order with these ones is I chose a almost like a creamy bridal white, only slightly creamy, but creamy bridal white, and then a lighter lavender, and then more of a purple rain. Okay. So that's the first option. And then acorn number 7 is your second acorn. And, oh, now please don't be angry with me, guys. We saw this colour combination on the last live and it got popped to the side and swapped out. And I absolutely loved it that I had to do it again. So don't be, please, now obviously Beanie, if you're not happy with this, I will not be angry. Obviously I won't be upset, you can swap them out. But I had to pop them in one more time because I absolutely loved the combination. So these are the earrings which hold 4 pearls each, okay? So studs at the top. Now the stud pearl goes at the top and then you've also got a drop of 3. So 1 pearl sits up here, then 1, 2, 3 sits down here. Okay, so 4 pearls on each earring you'll have to choose for. Now the colours we went for was a darker gunmetal chocolate at the top, sorry, and then we had Oh, wait. No. I did it wrong. I mean, it is still dark gunmetal at the top, but I chose to have the bigger ones at the top. And then you have smaller, darker gunmetal. And then you've got darker, chocolatey, reddy bronze. And then a brighter bronze. Now, the reason why we've got two of the same colour is because with these ones, you have the pearl at the very top on the stud, and then on the drop you have the 1, 2, 3. So you have the sort of the separation there. Now, like I said, you don't have to have them, you don't have to keep them, you can swap all the colours out. But yeah, I love them. Or even move so you've got the bright bronze at the top and swap the chocolates around as well. That's an option there as well, isn't it? Okay, so beanie. I hope you're happy with that, but if not, like say we can choose to swap them at the end. So if we come back up, then you also have 4 openings. So if we do your 4 openings, and then we can decide what colours you'd like to wear. Is it 4? It is 4 because one of them has 3, so my brain went then. It is 4. I was like, wait, hang on a minute. It is. So we're going to have... There we go, just so I know. Keep the second set as it is. Okay, I'll leave them on the board for now, but that's absolutely fine. Just possibly reminds me at the end. All pops. Okay, so are there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1, 2, 3, 4 pops here. Let's go down, and then okay. So I am gonna move this over just so I keep them separate from drilled pearls and non-drilled pearls. But then I can sort of move them across so you can see them all together at the end for you. Okay. So egg pop number 1, beanie. Good luck, my lovely. We've got 2 pearls in this one. We've got a dark TARDIS blue, and then a dove grey. Egg pop number 2. 2 pearls in this one, and we've got another TARDIS. However, this TARDIS I think is slightly brighter than the first one. Yeah, if you can see that, they're slightly lighter, slightly brighter, and then a lighter grass green. I think that one is. It's just a lighter grass green. Next egg pop. 2 pearls in this one as well, and very similar colours but also very different. So bright bold raspberry, and then a cranberry red. Oh, actually no, I'm going to change that. I apologise, it's more blood orange. Again, the cranberries and the blood oranges are very close, but no, that one definitely has got more orangey tones to him. So blood orange. And then your last egg pop. 4 pearls in this one. So we've got a magenta, so bright magenta pink, a slightly funky shaped icy blue, so he's slightly two-tonal, if you can see that there, and if I pop him down, he's slightly oval as well. You've got a greeny blue peacock, so greeny blue peacock. I'm going to pop it in the green line just so we can try keep them all on the same screen when I move them over. And then you've got a Cadbury purple as well. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to unless I move these down over here. Oh, yes, there we go. Okay, so pearls from your pops. You've got 2 TARDIS blues, one darker, one lighter, and then a 2-tonal icy blue, which is also slightly funky. You've got a dove grey, then a grass green and a greeny blue peacock, a raspberry and then a magenta, and then a blood orange and a Cadbury purple. So I'll need to know which colours you would like to have where. And then for the earrings as well, if you're happy with those, or if you'd like to swap anything at all. And if there's any colours or anything you'd like to swap out or change, Beanie, we can do that for you as well. So the drilled pearls can't be sent out as loose pearls. They do need to be on the jewellery or on fittings, but they can be on your other jewellery if you prefer to. They don't need to be on the earrings if you'd like to swap them around. I hope that makes sense. Three different shades of dark red. Is this for the first set of earrings? Set 2 is perfect as it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just move over here. Am I swapping out these 6 for the 6 reds? Now, did you want 3 different shades? Okay, that answers my question. Oh, this is for the bracelet. Okay, so you only need 1 of each. Okay, no, that's fine. That makes it easier because I was trying to look for pairs then. So okay, so I'm just going to put in, we've got so that's sort of a transition getting darker there. So let's start with that and then see where we go from there. So are there any of these 3 that you'd like me to pull out and sort of put next to each other? So going from left to right, it is transitioning darker pearls. Swapping the 2 pinks and and a white from the drilled pearls or the dove grey. So these are different shades. They're just transitioning. So you could, if you wanted, for example, we could do 1, 3 and 5. They're the most drastic changing, if that makes sense, between them. But I don't know if that one's going to be too bright of a red for what you're looking for. I'll put them back in order so we can move them around. The grey one, perfect. Sorry, I just knocked the camera there. I don't know if it, yeah, it went funny, sorry. So dove grey, 2 pinks, and then you'd like to have the 3 in the middle. Is it in that order as well, of lightest to darkest, or did you want to change the order at all? In that order, perfect. Okay, and then I'll move it back across so you can see all of your colours again. That's just a piece of sand on that green there. It doesn't have a black spot, it is just just sand. So I saw you said for the second set of earrings you'd like to have the chocolates in that order. So we're going to have the gunmetal chocolate at the top, the larger ones, and then gunmetal chocolatey bronzy red, and then the brighter chocolate bronze at the bottom. So you're happy with those? Okay. Oh, I better not use my things for that one. Swap all of set one for different shades of silver chocolate. You can. So all these ones are coming out, just so I can put those in the correct bag. And then silver chocolate for 3 different shades. Okay, so bear with me a moment because there is lots of silver chocolate, so I not only need to pair with each other, but obviously to then get the different shades as well. So just, oh, it might be, oh, so it means you're going to have 2 sets of chocolate earrings there, although they're going to be quite different because the silver chocolates and the chocolatey bronzes are quite different. The peacock is going on the bracelet. Okay. Do you mind if the shapes are slightly funky, if the sizes are the same and the colours are the same? For each pair, I mean. Okay, so I've got a combination of different silvery chocolates here, so you can like sort of mix and match from what you think. So I've started with quite light silvery chocolates here, so really light silver, and then we've got kind of darker silver chocolates, and then I'm going to do them, let's do it in 2 sets of 3 so we can see another set. So these 3 here that I'm putting down, these are the first 3 I chose, getting darker to lighter and different sizes. But then I thought if I give some more options of different colours in case you wanted to sort of mix and match. So are there any colours or combinations there that you'd like to see in a different order? So while we're looking at that, I'll just do the peacock. So it's the GB peacock. So that one is going on the bracelet. I don't want to move them, but I was thinking possibly to have a look at those middle ones on top, but then that does remove the sort of darker ones from the earrings. Or, I mean, there's so many different combinations. Are they the sorts of colours you were looking for to start with? So if we've sort of started in the right direction or not. The first set, so first set as in these ones, so that's the first set I laid down, but in positioning, that's the first set. Sorry, Beanie, I look into it so much just so I don't want to get the wrong one. So these 3 on the earrings in that order, is that right? And then the 2 dark blue into Perline. That's extremely kind of you. And again, I'm sure whoever receives those is going to be very grateful. And then the remaining pearls you'd like to have on lobster fittings. Okay. Which is 4 pearls on the lobster fittings there. Okay, so if I pick these ones up, take those away, and then we're gonna have so I'm just writing down the order for you. The smallest to biggest, darkest to lightest with those, and then these 4 you'd like to be invoiced for on lobster fittings. Beanie, I hope you're happy with everything there, and I hope you're happy with your choices. Thank you for the gifted pearls into Perline, because I'm sure whoever's going to receive those, very, very grateful. The invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent across for you to the email address on the order form, should be tomorrow. Yeah, and then I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's up there for you. Perfect. Okay, then up next today on the order list is Dina Ban. So I am still going to call her because I know a couple of you said that she said she's not going to be here, but because I didn't see that, I am going to call her anyway, just because I like to see personally. I'm not saying that it's not because I don't believe you, because I do. I still just have to call. It's just one of the the rules I have in place. So Dina Ban, are you here? Beanie, you're very, very welcome. I was packaging orders this weekend and I've taken some gorgeous photos, as in stunning photos of some jewellery. Now don't get me wrong, I love photographing the completed orders, and I post a lot of them. Some I can't post all of them, I'm afraid. I just don't have enough time on Facebook because they don't allow you to post that much. Anyway, but some of the photos I've taken of colour combinations and stuff that people have chosen is stunning. So last call for Dina Ban, if not we will move on. Let me just refresh as well. Where are you on Tuesday? I don't have you on there just yet, so I can work it out quickly. You'd be 6th on Tuesday, Diane. Yeah, 6th. Right, up next then today is Julie Saratag. Julie, are you here? So what I'll do then, Diane, is I'll put you in for Tuesday and Friday, and then let me know if you can't make Tuesday, and then you've got your place for Friday. And then if you can make Tuesday, then I can take you off of Friday. So I'll do both, but then as soon as you can let me know, and that way you've definitely got a place on Tuesday if you can make it. If not, it'll be Friday. That's fine. Julie, hello. Julie, let's do your acorns first, and then we'll do your opening afterwards, if that's okay. So 2 acorns for you. Do you know which 2 numbers you'd like to have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Is that okay? Perfect. So yeah, if we do it that way, then that way you've got a space either one for if you can make it. I completely understand though, it must be frustrating because obviously if you can't make it then it's on Friday, but I hope you can understand, because if I added you on but then the people before you, I think there's 2 people who definitely wanted Tuesday, but yeah, the other people before you, it's only fair to offer to them first, if that makes sense. So it's one of those things, but I do completely understand. It's just, yeah. No, it's not a pain at all. I'm sorry, I'm being a pain. But yeah, it's just, yeah. one of those things. 6 and 8, Julie. So number 6 and number 8. Oh, sorry, off the camera. Okay. So, 6 and 8. Good luck. So we'll start with number 6 for you. Oh, okay, so we have seen these earrings today. Purple bags are exactly the same as the blue bags. It's just only had a certain amount of blue ones. So yeah, they don't. There's no difference between the bags. It's just purple and blue means the same thing. So these are stud back silver ball earrings. So stud back earrings with the silver ball stud and the short drop single pearl earrings. So each earring holds 1 pearl, and then the earring sits directly under the silver ball. So it's got the shorter drop, and then they do wiggle around at the bottom. I think we have seen these today. Martha, thank you for these stars. Again, I really do appreciate it. So the colours with these ones, Julie, is a 2-tonal pinkle purple. Now, I'm really hoping we're going to be able to see the 2-tonalness. Obviously, please ignore the... Oh, I might have to use this one because they're on the whiteboard. So obviously that's the drilled hole, but 2-tonal pinkle purple. So it's like a mystic purple and a pink sort of 2-toned together. So there's one, and then there's number 2. So like a 2-tonal pinkle purple, mysticky. It's like a mystic with pink through as well. So that's your first earring choice. With number 8. Alison, you love the acorns, but you've seen something you can't unsee. They remind you of Pookie from the Flumps. I don't know what that reference is. I might have to look into that, Alison. Yeah, I don't know what the... Sorry, I'm not sure what Pookie is. Okay, so number 8 here, Julie. And different earrings. We've got 4 pearls with this one, and these are stud back earrings where the stud pearl goes at the top, and then you've got a single drop of 1 from below. So studs at the back, and then your pearl will sit right at the top like a normal stud does, and then you've got the long drop and the pearl at the bottom. So 1 pearl at the top, 1 pearl at the bottom. Okay, so each earring holds 2 pearls. Now the colours we've got with these ones are now a really gorgeously dark emerald. I don't have any of these emerald available for swaps at the moment, but it's a gorgeous dark emerald. And then a pastel green. So again, pastel greens I don't have available at the moment for swaps. But yeah, gorgeous combination. What do you think to these? Oh, did you? Bless your heart. Well, if you've got the different colours, you'll be able to mix and match though, actually. So you'd be, if you're happy, some people like to wear different coloured earrings in each ear, so you would be able to mix and match, especially if you've got complementing colours there. Okay, so you do have an opening as well, Julie. Did you want to decide your earrings colours first, or would you like to do the opening and then decide the colours at the end? go with my choices. Oh, okay, not a problem if you're happy. And then with the greens, is it this order as well? Because if you think about it, possibly could be nice with the larger ones at the top with this one, just because they're on the studs. So it depends on what size pearl you prefer at the top, whether it's the slightly smaller pearl at Sorry, the microphone cut out then, I do apologise. So yeah, which green would you prefer at the top? The bigger one or the smaller one? Just because it's not a cascade, it works both ways, if that makes sense. So set 1, you're happy with I'm going to put them down as Mystic Pinkles because they do have that sort of two-tony colouring to them, which we love. And then, yeah, set 2. Can we see them the other way around? Of course we can. So bear with me if I just move them down. So again, it's because one sits at the top and one sits at the bottom, the orientation's different, isn't it? Which is why I'm asking. I prefer the other way around. Gorgeous. Okay, so we're going to have set 2 is at the top emerald and then at the bottom pastel green. Love it. Let me pick that up first and then pop these in here. Okay, so while I'm popping this on here then, so you've got one opening as well. With your opening, would you like to have an oyster or an egg pop, Julie? Okay. Oh, I thought I saw a spider then. It's just the shadow. Oh gosh. Literally bringing tears to my eyes because that was going to be too close for comfort. Ooh, an egg pop for you. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? So we do have pearls and perline for you. So we're going to start with perline and then we'll do your egg pop afterwards. So obviously we know there's 2 blues in here, but if I just mix them, because one's darker, one's lighter. Good luck. Oh, I think that's the darker of the 2 TARDIS blues. So this one is your gifted pearl. Gorgeous. And then with your egg pop, oh, it's starting to come apart. We've got 3 pearls in this one. So more of a silver Cinderella. So blue, a dark purple. Almost looks like it's got a hint of chocolate to him, doesn't it? I'm going to say he's definitely dark Cadbury, but yeah, threw me then. Slight chocolatey tone, and then you've got a silver chocolate as well. Okay, what do you think to these here? So we need 1 pearl for the jewellery, and of course if you're not happy with any of these we can swap them for you as well. So TARDIS blue, silver Cinderella, and then you've got the dark Cadbury purple and the silver chocolate. Looking for a birthstone for the jewellery. Could you see crystal emerald if I have one? Emerald. Do we have emerald? Let me see. So no, I don't have the exact colour of emerald. However, let me bring it up so it might be easier for you to see. This one. So here are the crystal green colours. The ones with the purple boxes around are the ones which I've got in the smaller size as well. The bigger one, the ones, all of them I've got in the bigger size, but yeah, just the purple boxes are the smaller size as well. So I'd say closest to emerald would either be Eden green, which isn't quite right the same, but I'd say Eden green, or you do have pearlescent green, which again isn't perfect emerald. So yeah, I'd say that this one is the closest. What do you think to that? I can get out the colours to show you, but I just wanted to show you all of the greens there together, just to see if that helps. Yeah, so let me show you in Eden. I mean, the photo is definitely closer in colour with the crystal pearls, just because they pick up the light differently on the live. But that's an Eden green there, if you're happy with that one. And if so, which colour would you like to swap out? And then it's the Eden green on the jewellery, if of course you're happy with it. I'm always on the lookout, Michelle. I am, so yeah, I'll never say no with the crystal pearls, because obviously they're man-made. It's a ever-changing market for it. So yeah, I'll keep my eye out. Julie, the Eden is okay. Perfect. So we're going to have the crystal pearl Eden green on the jewellery. Which pearl would you like to swap out for that one? So swap the dark blue. You'd like to put the light blue into Parlene. Again, Julie, that's ever so kind of you, my lovely. And again, I'm sure whoever's going to receive that is going to be very grateful. Sometimes it really helps to have that bonus pearl as a swap. So honestly, I do appreciate you guys when you do that, so thank you. And then you're happy with the other two as your loose pearls. Perfect. So purple and silver chocolate as your loose pearls. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. So I was just reading everything to make sure everything was correct. I hope you're going to be happy with everything, Julie, once it arrives then. Again, thank you for in here. So again, there's still 2 pearls in here. Give them a little mix. And yeah, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, Julie. And that's up there for you. You're very, very welcome. Okay, and then I believe that's the end of the live for today. So it was a shorter, a slightly shorter order list. We've still been on for a little while, but yeah. So our next live is going to be Tuesday. There is still space available for Tuesday. We're sort of going back to the normal lengths on Tuesday. So opening emails, if you've already ordered, will get sent out tomorrow as well for that. So I'm sorry if some of them weren't sent out today. Other than that, the Acorn game comes off the website on Wednesday, and then back to normal lives this week. So yeah, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. I think that's everything. And the witches should be arriving, which I'm very excited about. Yeah, I'm excited for it. So I want to thank you all for joining us today, as always, and we're going to be back on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Have a brilliant start to your week, a brilliant Monday morning, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.